Exercise your mind in the Word of God. Answer the biblical questions within 10 seconds. For every correct answer, you'll earn 1 point. The bonus question is worth 5 points. At the end of the video, I want to know how many questions you got right. Welcome to the Marvelous Quiz channel. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe because every week brings a new video like this. Now, I humbly ask for your like as we dive into the quiz. Question number 1. Which Old Testament figure led the Israelites into the Promised Land after Moses' death? Option A, Joshua. Option B, Samuel. Option C, Gideon. Option D, Saul. Time on screen. The correct answer is option A, Joshua. And it came to pass after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, that the Lord spoke to Joshua the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, saying, Moses, my servant, is killed, so now, get up, cross this Jordan, you and all these people, into the land that I am giving to the children of Israel. Every place that the sole of your foot will tread on I have given to you, as I said to Moses. From the wilderness and Lebanon, to the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and to the great sea towards the setting of the sun, will be its border. No one will be able to resist all the days of their life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you, I will not leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and be of good courage, for you will make this people inherit the land that I swore to their fathers to give them. The biblical answer is written in Joshua, chapter 1, verse 1-5. Question number 2. From which tribe did the priests, including the high priest, originate? Option A, Judah. Option B, Benjamin. Option C, Levi. Option D, Ephraim. Time on screen. The correct answer is option C, Levi. The first order was the tribe of Levi and the other was that of Melchizedek, which has an unknown origin. In the first order, the tribe of Levi, Aaron was consecrated to the priesthood by his brother Moses through God's ordinance. The biblical answer is written in Exodus, chapter 28, verse 1. Question number 3. What did God command Moses to construct as a dwelling place for his presence among the Israelites? Option A, Temple of Solomon. Option B, Tabernacle. Option C, the Temple Mount. Option D, a pyramid. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, tabernacle. And I will make a tabernacle and I will dwell among them. According to all that I show you for the model of the tabernacle and for the model of all its belongings, even so will I make it. The biblical answer is written in Exodus, chapter 25, verse 8-9. Question number 4. During the reign of King Rehoboam, the Israelites were split into 2 kingdoms. What were they called? Option A, Benjamin and Ephraim. Option B, David and Solomon. Option C, Rehoboam and Jeroboam. Option D, Israel and Judah. Time on screen. The correct answer is option D, Israel and Judah. The country fragmented into 2 kingdoms, the kingdom of Israel, which encompassed the cities of Shechem and Samaria, in the north, and the kingdom of Judah, in whose territory Jerusalem was located, to the south. Question number 5. Why did God give Solomon wisdom? Option A, because Solomon was intelligent. Option B, in response to Solomon's prayer. Option C, as a reward for his sacrifices. Option D, so that he could impress other kings. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, in response to Solomon's prayer. Faced with God and the chance to conquer anything, he asked for wisdom to govern his people. God said that because he did not ask for riches, goods, honors and victories over his enemies, he would be granted more goods, wisdom, knowledge, riches and honor than any king of the past or future. The biblical answer is written in 1 Kings, chapter 3 verse 5-14. Question number 6. How did God first speak to Moses? Option A, from a burning bush. Option B, in a dream during the night. Option C, through a mighty earthquake. Option D, from a pillar of cloud during the day. Time on screen. The correct answer is option A, from a burning bush. And the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire, in the midst of a bush, and he looked, and behold, the bush was burning with fire, and the bush was not consumed. The biblical answer is written in Exodus, chapter 3, verse 2-4. Question number 7. Who led the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt and received the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai? Option A, Joshua. Option B, Samuel. Option C, Aaron. Option D, Moses. Time on screen. The correct answer is option D, Moses. Moses was chosen by God to lead the Hebrews out of Egypt, where they were slaves, towards the promised land of Canaan. The biblical answer is written in Exodus, chapter 3, verse 10-12. Question number 8. Who was sold into slavery by his brothers and later became a powerful ruler in Egypt? Option A, Abraham. Option B, Moses. Option C, Joseph. Option D, David. Time on screen. The correct answer is option C, Joseph. Joseph was sold into slavery by his own brothers and bought by Potiphar, who was captain of Pharaoh's guard. The biblical answer is written in Genesis, chapter 37, verse 12-28. Question number 9. What was the name of Abraham's wife who gave birth to Isaac in her old age? Option A, Rachel. Option B, Sarah. Option C, Leah. Option D, Rebecca. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, Sarah. It was prophesied to the patriarch Abraham that he would have a son and that his name would be Isaac. Abraham was 100 years old when his son was born to his first wife Sarah. The biblical answer is written in Genesis, chapter 17, verse 15. Question number 10. Originally, what language was the Old Testament primarily written in? Option A, Biblical Hebrew. Option B, Koine Greek. Option C, Aramaic. Option D, Arabic. Time on screen. The correct answer is option A, Biblical Hebrew. The Bible was written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. The Old Testament is mostly written in Hebrew. Before we move on to the bonus question, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. Now let's go to the bonus question, worth 5 points. Answer correctly. What was the name of the garden where God placed Adam and Eve? Time on screen. The correct answer is Garden of Eden. They lived as husband and wife in the Garden of Eden, a paradise where there was no opposition, and therefore they had no understanding of what was joy or sadness, pleasure or pain. While in the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve lived in the presence of God. The biblical answer is written in Genesis, chapter 2, verse 8. We are reaching the end of our quiz. Now, tell me in the comments how many questions you got right. If you answered more than 8 questions correctly, you had an excellent result. I hope you enjoyed our content. May God bless each one of you who hit the like button. A big hug to everyone and see you in the next video.